What's going on, everyone? It's time for another sci-fi horror creature feature film review. This is a Shudder original. Today we're going to talk about Hellhole, 2024. Yeah, I don't think this is related to any of the other films called Hellhole or anything, but yeah. So it's a Shudder original. It was released sometime this year, 2024. I think it was released back in the beginning of August, but yeah. It's directed by Toby Poster and John Adams, who both did films like Hellbender, The Deeper You Dig, Where the Devil Roams, and Rumble Strips. They're more known for artsy films, but yeah. Hellhole is, you're with a group of scientists, a salvage team that are trying to take apart a decommissioned, mining town or something. And, yeah, it's kind of, there's like an English dude. It's in Serbia. It takes place. So yeah, you're Serbians and some other people. And it's kind of a mismatch of nationalities in this. And they uncover someone in a gooey bag buried beneath the earth, and they're drilling. And so they bring them up and start beating them, and they learn of an evil something evil's lurking on this premise, and they're not sure what to believe of it. Some of them don't want to be there and want to leave, and then some of them want to stay and find out what it is. So as the film progresses, it turns out there's an evil parasite living in them, and it starts attacking and taking out the people in this that on the site. And yeah, it turns into more of a big creature feature type of film. This is basically a lower budget European style of The Thing, in my opinion. I think it was interesting. Overall, the film is really well shot. It has some very good scenic shots and stuff. The practical effects are really good, and even the CGI that they use in this actually looks pretty good too. Yeah, the music is actually really good too. If you're a metalhead, it has some really good heavy guitar riffs in it and stuff like that. It definitely suits it more. And yeah, it looks pretty good for an indie Scandinavian, Serbian type of film. It looks pretty good, and how well they actually were able to do it. Some of the acting's a little cheesy and wooden in certain parts. Certain actors are better than others, but overall, it still works, and it still looks pretty decent. The action and everything in this is really well choreographed too, and it looks pretty good. It takes a little while for it to pick up. It definitely keeps you on your toes and keeps you guessing of who actually has it, and how much of it is actually what they're perceived to be. It's overall a good film. It's a little bit padded, and it definitely has uh, takes its time to get going. But once it does, it when they show you like some of the monster and the parasite type things and stuff, it does look pretty cool. It's a very they breadcrumb it basically like any old monster movie, and then the final outcome though is a little disappointing. I thought they could have done it a little bit better and maybe have a little more conclusive ending, where this one was kind of left in the air. Overall, though, I thought the film was pretty well done. It looks pretty good, and overall, it's just a fun little monster movie with a lot of good gore in it. So if you're a gorehound, you'll like this. Overall, give Hellhole a 3.5 out of 5. It's a fun time, and overall, it's a decent effort for an indie film. So definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. It is on Shudder, and also if you have Shudder, make sure you check out for my name, no spaces. That's me. I was supposed to comment and the skull rating after watching the films, but also. But if you don't have Shudder and you want to see what I'm talking about, I'll link the trailer down below, so you can at least check that out. And then also make sure you check out my Instagram that's linked down below. That's where I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future, all my stories. You put the film title in there and some history or fun fact thing in there as well. Also, my Letterbox down below, JP Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating after watching the films, and my Twitter's down below, reviews_Eric. So follow me on those platforms, stay looped with this channel. Like this video, share it so more people aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. If you have any films or film franchise, any genre, and on any streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. Make sure you subscribe. Hope you find something weird, obscure, and odd they probably never thought of checking out together, and also share my opinions on popular films, classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell because, well, we're going to do a found footage horror thriller. It's been a while since I did one of those. So, called the Glenamara tapes. So, I found this on the site. So, seems interesting, so I might check it out. So make sure you tune in for that. Watch out for all those parasitic monsters out there eating us from the inside, because it's all out there. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.